Robert Miller appeared from his hospital bed, paralyzed and barely able to talk. Judge Linda Carey confirmed that the man is too sick to be tried on 24 charges of sexual exploitation, sexual contacts, and obtaining sex for minors. She ordered a stay of proceedings.
La preuve faite devant la Cour a révélé que M. Miller est effectivement atteint du Parkinson.
The court heard that Miller suffers from the most advanced stage of Parkinson's, and he demands a level of care that would prevent him from attending his trial, he says. It's a major setback for the prosecution. It was planning to prove that Miller sexually exploited girls as young as 14 in exchange for money and expensive gifts.
Yes, we meet with the plaintiff, we explain the situation. That is our job as Crown Prosecutor, to make sure the plaintiffs are informed and that we are available if they have any questions about what is going on in the file.
The judge was careful to say the stay of proceedings was not an acquittal. But private investigator John Westlake says the case should have been prosecuted years ago when Miller was in perfect health.
It was all there. The evidence was there. From the very beginning of this thing years ago in 2009, we still don't understand why he was never charged and brought to court years ago.
Westlake was hired by Miller's ex-wife in 2006 when she began to suspect her husband was sleeping with minors. At the time, he was the owner of Pointe-Claire's Future Electronics. Westlake says the case was presented to investigators, but the prosecution back then didn't think it had enough to convict Miller. The case was revived after Radio-Canada aired an investigative report in 2023.
Lots of families, male, female daughters, who have been involved in this stuff, they're going to suffer. And in the future, coming up, there are other children that are going to be swayed into this kind of nonsense.
Miller is still facing a multi-million-dollar class action suit from the plaintiffs, and the prosecution hinted it could still lay additional charges against people accused of being accessories to the alleged crimes. But as far as Miller is concerned, he's unlikely to ever face criminal charges again.
But I'm very disappointed that the case is basically now closed.
Stéphane Giroux, CTV News.